And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon White Wedlocke Challenge. Oh yeah, I had to think about that for a moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, so last time we finally got a partner for Polonium. We have Sodium the Sandile. And it is our first same gender pair. What, episode 9 in? So, I need to raise these guys because these are the team that will be taking on the next gym. Which I may or may not be doing this episode, not sure. I'm sure you guys will know, based on the episode title and all that jazz. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to head back in the hopes that we can do some training. Because I really need to get these guys kind of to level 22. That's a good level, I think. And I'm still unsure if I want to go back to Route 3 and take on the daycare trainers, or if I am just going to train an Ordinary. Either way, I'm going to head back, so I'll see you guys there. What I'm also going to have to do is skip past some trainers. If I'm not able to skip past them, then I will see you then. If not, then we'll get some training done, and I'll be back momentarily. Dang it! Oh, I got so close. Well, we'll fight this trainer, I guess. Look, this is a gym badge from Stratton City. Oh, you have it too? Yeah, man, I totally got through that gym. Okay, Eva. I really should have switched my team, but never mind. This guy's only level 15, so not a problem. Alright. You know what to do, Oxygen. I haven't even healed. What? What is this? Team Plasma are clearly that much of a threat, huh? And a secondary Woobat. Well, this seems like Phosphorus's job. Man, if only I could use good old sodium. We could all use some sodium in our diet. We're going to use Thief, of course. And hope that that does the business, which it does. Now, third Woobat would be very appreciated. And it is indeed a third Woobat. So, I'm kind of worried that these guys are going to approach the level limit. But I think we'll be fine. As long as we don't accidentally encounter multiple trainers again, then we'll be fine. Take that! Impressive. A battle of a gym badge holder is different. Well, it is if it's me, yeah. You know, there's a pedestal at the entrance of each Pokemon gym. If you get that gym's badge, your name will be carved there, almost instantaneously, which is pretty weird. Now, I've noticed that there is a gap here. We're going to be crazy and head through there. It's an old man. I could feel it, the presence of fierce Pokemon. Doesn't seem like a good justification for completely blocking those stairs, but never mind. Alright, I guess we're playing this game now. Skipping past the trainer. Okay, so we know now that you're done. Now, if I face this guy, there's no way I could have avoided him. Oh, well, there you go. That solves that question. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? That's the theme of my research. Usually they don't have much choice. Just saying. Hey, Sammy. Unamuna. It's gonna be interesting. I could just switch to Phosphorus here. 4-1, huh? Or I could just go for Razor Shell. That works too, let's do that. Why not knock it out straight away? You yawning in my face. Don't make me tired, man. I've had a long weekend, as per usual. Should we Fury Cutter? I think we shall. Just because we have not seen that attack in action just yet. And it was fairly unremarkable, but we may never know. A ray of light shone in. Look into the light, my child. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? I think we stick together because we are different. What justification is that? You know, by the way, the more I think about my decision to not find something in that inside of Pinwheel Forest, the more I kind of regret it. But never mind, the decision has been made, and you know, I quite like the fact that this challenge is pretty difficult, or challenging, some might say. Man, this place is quite cool in winter. I did not even mean to make that pun. So I guess we're back here. I'm going to go and do some training. I think... I still don't know if I want to take on the guys... the guys that are to the east in Route 3. Because it presents a risk, and also I don't think it'd be that interesting for you guys to actually see. I'm sure you guys would rather I just train... go to the gym, so I might do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to level 22. I something round then anyway. That should be enough for polonium and sodium to take the gym on. Obviously oxygen's already there. We don't have too much to do, so we're going to head back, do a lot of training. Once that is done, we'll return and things will be all hunky-dory. So, enjoy guys, whatever music I decide to put on, and I'll see you guys shortly. It's time. Polonium, your big moment is here. I mean, we haven't really even used you as a P-Dove, but you're going to be super awesome in your new form. Here she comes. Woohoo! Alright, we got Tranquil. Now this is what I'm talking about. No fancy new moves, but we will take a look at what your stats are now, Polonium. Luckily, your defense is better. Sodium, you hit super hard, by the way. Oh, and now look at that attack stat. Oh man, Polonium, I have high hopes for you, son. I guess the only problem is that you don't have any physical flying attacks, and I kind of need the flying moves in this gym. Hopefully, I can learn one or two cool flying type attacks within the next, like, 2 levels. Who knows? Maybe Egg Cutter will do enough anyway. But I don't really know how that's going to work. We will find out. And yeah, Sodium's hitting pretty hard. Check that attack out. Yeah, from your perspective, Sodium, it's more the defense I'm worried about. But you have Intimidate, which is actually going to be super useful in the next gym. So that's something to note. So, not too much longer to go. We've just got to get these 4 up to level 22. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. I'll probably be back training anyway after the gym trainers. But that's for later. For now, we'll finish training and I'll be back relatively soon, hopefully. We'll find out. Alright, everyone, it's level 22. You had a pretty good training session, I reckon. It didn't take too long. To you too. So, Phosphorus learned Fake Out. That's pretty cool. I don't know that anyone else learned anything. Did Sodium always have Mud Slap? Possibly not. But you have Mud Slap now. To go with that staggering 20 special attack. Oh dear, I don't think anyone else learned anything. What we're going to do is we're going to go and take on the gym trainers. We're going to have to do some more training anyway. But it is time to use a new pair at long last. Actually, what items do you both have? That'd be good to know. I think you both have Berries of Oran, so that is fine. So, I do have kind of a plan for this gym trainer, or the gym leader, Burgh. I don't know how many trainers we have to face. My main concern with Burgh and with trainers in general is Dwebble. Now, if Dwebble wasn't a thing, we could probably just use Polonium for this whole gym. But because Dwebble is a thing, Polonium, you got some issues to put up with that weakness to rock. So I'm actually going to lead with Sodium. to see how much damage Sodium could do potentially if a Dwebble is first out. That's good to know. We can always switch out to Polonium because Sodium is weak to Bug, so it's not something you'd intrinsically think makes any sense. But we'll find out. I actually don't know how well. Sodium, what's your defense like? I feel like you could take a rock attack. It's kind of what I'm banking on. But if you get hit by a bug move, I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, we'll figure this all out. How's it going, pal? What do you think of Castelia City? It's alright. I bet with all the busting people, you'll start feeling worn down in your way to the gym. Never mind. Take this. Some more delicious water. Oh, man. At first glance, these funny honey walls may look impassable or even impossible. If you try hard, it'll work out, so I say. But if it doesn't, here's a sweet tip. Step on the switches on the floor. Alright, well, we might have to do that. Okay, so hopefully I can avoid as many of these guys as possible. No! Okay, I think I didn't push far enough. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, what does this do? It did a thing! Oh my gosh. Am I just blind or... Oh no, there we go. Okay, so it looks like we do have to face this guy. Unless we can sneak along around. I don't think we're going to sneak along around. We're not going to sneak along around at all. What a jolly tune. Battles in the Castelia gym are beautiful. They are pure art, yes. Man, people here are obsessed with their art and stuff. I feel very out of place here. Harlequin Jack. Oh, and it's a Swaddle. Alright, you are getting out of here. These guys are level 20. It's kind of rough. Now, these guys can also know Bug Bite. That is something to consider. But Sodium, we are switching you out. Look at this. We're actually using a different pair. What's going on? Okay, Polonium, your other problem is that your air cutter is based on your special attack, which is not so fantastic. But you can take hits pretty well. So we're going to air cutter, which should absolutely decimate this thing. The fact that you have super luck is also a welcome bonus, Polonium. And a Venipede. Now I know that, oh, I'm pretty sure that Burgh has a Whirlipede, so it would be good to know how much this can do. Okay. You do that. It will not save you, Venipede. Or at least I hope it won't. Oh yeah, absolutely fine. That is a horrific sound. Falling beautifully. This is also an art. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Jack. If you step on two switches, two lamps will light up and a gate will open. This is also an art. You can't just proclaim everything art. That's not how this works. Alright, we opened this door. That is a very, like, old school SNES sound or something. I don't know. Alright, we made it. Now, I wonder which direction we have to go. I don't really know which buttons to press here. I'm guessing that that leads to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that one leads to good old Burgh. So we have to get in here. Let's hit this and see what happens. Well, that looks like it goes nowhere. I could be wrong. Alright, let's try this. Alright, no, we do need that after all. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's... We might as well just hit every switch. Oh no! Why would I do that? No! I've been had! Well, as long as I have a Dwebble, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, okay, you have another Swaddle. Alright, Sodium, we've been here before. It's time to switch you out. That Intimidate, though, that's going to be so useful, hopefully. Alright, Polonium. Let's do this thing. I want to know what other things these Swaddle can know, just for future reference. Tackle. Okay. I can deal with Tackle. That actually did more damage. Interesting. I also should probably check how much Quick Attack does, just in case. But we'll stick with the old air cutter for now. And, oh, you do have a Dwebble. Right, here is the test, Sodium. This could be bad, but there's no other way that we can test this. So we'll give it a go. Let's see how much Bite does. And this Intimidate should help, hopefully. Okay, let's do this, Sodium. Bite this fang. Oh, that wasn't very good. Although I did go for Feint Attack for some reason. Just did very meager damage. Alright, that's not so great. I know Dwebble's pretty defensive though. So maybe I shouldn't be surprised that that happened. Hopefully this is enough. Oh, it just lived. Oh, that's for you, Cutter. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. That's dangerous, though, that it has that. Nothing else I can really do. Just bite. You got this, Sodium. So, that's not the greatest sign, but there's not much else I can really do. So, I'm just going to have to put up with this. Alright, that could have been bad, now that I know that guy's there. Let's heal, because we can. Why not? Right, Sodium, again a super potion. I'm sure we have berries remaining. We only have 4, something I should consider. But Podium has exactly 10 HP to go, so that's fine. Alright, so I should be wary that that happens now. Let's hit this switch, because we can. And if I remember correctly, there was a guy back there, or maybe not. How am I supposed to get through here? Right, let's try it again. This goes against all sorts of health and safety madness. But then that seems to be a recurring theme in gyms. Man, who's putting these paintings up as well? For guys that are obsessed with art, there's not really much consideration to be had there. Where am I going? I'd like to get in there, which means I have to leave this place and never come back. Oh, hey. I keep forgetting that. Okay, we're good. We don't want to go there. Let's go down here. Or maybe we do. Yeah, this is definitely the way out. Let's not do that. So wait, how does one get there? I guess we go back the way we came. And then we do this. So I'm going to guess that this button leads to a clown appearing, and no one likes clowns appearing, so let's go here instead. Is that a clown in the corner? No, we're fine, I think. Oh, I know there's a clown in one of these, right? Am I just imagining that? You know, imagining clowns is something I do on a frequent basis. Right, gots to be careful. Let's skirt on around this here button. Now, it seems like, to me, that the gym puzzles have reset each time, which is pretty cool when you leave the gym. Can we get around this guy? Nope, I guess not. Alright, guy. What do you think? This Pokemon gym, how should I say, isn't it full of outrageous and mysterious charms? It probably really smells. And is really sticky. But whatever you say, Louis, or Lewis, or whatever you want to be called. Alright, Sodium, you should not stay in. But that Intimidate boost, very useful. Right, let's get back to Polonium. And if this thing does attack, I wonder how well you'll take this hit. Oh, Screech, huh? That's particularly dangerous. Let's get this thing going. Oh, gosh, that sound. And a Sawaddle. Alright, Polonium, you have this. I think it's time to see how much Quick Attack does. Because you have pretty good attack now that you've evolved Polonium, but it might not be enough. Wow! That thing is very defensive, huh? I'll keep that in mind. Okay, let's air cut our Polonium. Oh, so satisfying. Now, I kind of hope that when you level up, you learn something cool. I'm not really counting on it, though. If you learn Aerial Ace, that would be fantastic. I think we did it. Aw, yeah. Alright, gym trainers down for the count, or at least all the ones that I've gone out of my way to face. Which is all but one, I think. So I think that's pretty decent. I don't want to take my chances of any more than that. I guess it's time to go back and train a little bit more. So we're going to do that. I'm going to get everyone to level 23. I do have a plan. It all really hinges on this Dwebble. This Dwebble can be very scary. There's not much else we can do about this. In thinking about the other options I could have got from Route 4, we could definitely have got Darumaka, which would have been very cool to use. But it would have also been weak to rock, so it wouldn't have really helped out with Dwebble. So this might actually have been the best choice. Though, I don't know if you can get Dwebble on that route. I think we'll find out. Because I'd like a Dwebble. And it means nothing now, but I'm just curious, because if you could get it there... There we are. We'll see where we can get a Dwebble, because we also have a few areas where you can get Dwebble. Okay, so you can't even get it on... Well, maybe you can. Okay, I'm looking at Sandown now. Yeah, I guess you could. I think I saw it there anyway. So I guess we could have got a Dwebble, and that would have been cool. But there's plenty of chance to get Dwebble. We'll just have to make do with what we have. So I'm going to go back and train once again. And when we're done, we're going to take on Burgh, the gym leader. Hopefully this won't take too long. Either way, it won't take long for you guys at all. In the meantime, enjoy whatever cool music I put on again, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, we're ready. Or at least, we're as ready as we're going to be. Everyone is level 23. So it's time to take on Burgh and get the 3rd gym badge, hopefully. I'm kind of worried about this battle for several reasons. The main reason being the fact that we have to take on a Levani, which pretty much is super effective against 4 out of 5 of my team. So we have Sodium, which is weak to both of its types. Oxygen is weak to grass, Phosphorus is weak to bug, and Rubidium is weak to grass as well. Now, we do have counters for this, but we essentially need Polonium to be alive for Levani, otherwise it's going to be really difficult. So, I do have a little bit of a plan going into this. Actually, why am I leading with Sodium? Because that is not part of my plan. I'm going to head into the gym, and we'll formulate this plan. Hopefully, I'll not walk into a wall, and hopefully the gym has not reset. That would be bad. Looks like it's all A-okay. I guess we'll find out moment. Ah! That guy scared me. Okay, we'd have to battle him again. This is good news. That would be terrible. So this looks like it leads to Burgh, and it does. Whoa, what is this, like, endless abyss? Or maybe it's just the infinite depths of behind the wall. Because that's what happens in this world. So, my plan is, Polonium, you're going to do a lot of the work here. Now, I did teach the tech to you as you leveled up, but I've actually changed my mind. I mean, I could regret this, but I taught it over workup because I might just teach workup again, and I've decided that is actually what I'm going to do. I feel like that is going to be more practical. There's no reason why I would detect at this point, so that's what's going to happen. So we're going to teach workup back to you, Polonium. And I don't think any of these other TMs will be particularly useful. Thief won't make much difference. I don't think anything else could learn Retaliate. Sodium and Oxygen both know Retaliate, so that's going to be fine. Flash, can anything learn Flash? I don't know why we'd want to teach Flash. And nothing could learn it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Grass Knot's not going to be too useful, so I think that's all she wrote, man. Now, let's check what items these guys have. I kind of have a plan for items. Polonium, I want to give you, not the Oranberry, but a Petraberry. It's the only one we have, but Whirlipede, which I think is what Burgh uses first. I think he has Whirlipede, Dwebble, and Levani, from what I remember. And I don't want to get poisoned. Plus, Polonium, you have Roost, so that's fine. Sodium, you, I think, still have an Oranberry. That will be fine. And Oxygen, I do have a different item to give you. Because somewhere here... Oh, wow, hang on. I didn't even think about Eviolite. That could be amazing. Okay, I've changed my mind. Sodium. I mean, everyone could benefit other than Phosphorus from this Eviolite, but we're going to give the Eviolite to Sodium. Because Sodium really needs to take some hits here. I feel like that's the best choice. If there's any chance at saving Sodium. Because it could be bad if... It didn't do too much to Dwebble, did Bite, but hopefully we could get some flinch hacks going. And it depends if it knows Bug Bite as well. And I suppose if it does, it makes more sense for you not to hold a berry. And just before we begin, I'm going to check that everyone is healed, which I believe everyone is. Oh, Workup is not healed because we just taught the TM. I mean, we're not going to use Workup more than a bunch of times, I don't think. Am I really that lazy? I think I am. I'm not really going to use work up too much. I don't see that happening. And then sodium. Everyone else I think is healed in terms of PP. No one else is missing anything massive. So I think it's time, man. Lastly, I think we stocked up on good old lemonades, so that's fine. We have a bunch of status healing items. We have 4 antidotes. I mean, that's going to be fine. Going to use up to 3 items anyway. So let's do this thing. It's time to take on the 3rd gym leader, Burgh. I'm a little scared, but I have faith, polonium and sodium, that we can do this. Here goes, man. Thanks again for your help. My bug Pokemon are scurrying with excitement about getting to battle you. Let's get straight to it. Okay, then. Alright, Polonium. Hopefully you do a lot to this Whirlipede. Now, I was thinking of working up beforehand, but I can't risk being hit by that Dwebble. You're just going to have to go for it, Polonium. Let's see how much this does. Didn't even do half. Ooh, that could be bad. Okay, you actually took that very well, Polonium. I'm very proud of you. I wouldn't actually mind using your healing items on this thing, although a crit would be good too. Oh, yes. Okay. Whoa, that wasn't even a crit. Okay. That sound is so horrible. Alright, now as expected, here is Dwebble. We're going to switch to Sodium. Now this Intimidate boost is going to be very useful. We do have the option, depending on what this Dwebble will know, to switch out and switch back in for a further Intimidate boost. But there's not much else we can do. None of these other attacks are going to do as much as Bite, so we're going to have to Bite Sodium and hope that Dwebble doesn't know anything too bad. Okay, it has Struggle Bug. I kind of figured it might. Hopefully the Eviolite helps. Oh, that helps so much! Okay, you lowered my special attack. That is not a concern. Oh, this Eviolite was such an idea. I want to flinch. Sodium, yes! Come on, Sodium. Yes! You did it! Oh, man! Okay, but now here's Levani. Now, Polonium, I'm hoping you resist a lot of what this Levani has to offer and get off an Air Cutter, because we'll be in a good way if that happens. Alright, you crazy bug thing. Air Cutter, Polonium! Okay, I'm hoping you can take this pretty well. Ooh, okay. But you hit with Air Cutter. Oh, wow, and it lived, okay. Will Quick Attack take this thing out? I don't trust it. I was going for Protect. I could totally have worked up right there. Now, do I want to heal, just in case? Is it worth it? Or am I just overthinking things? Let's heal. Just in case. I don't know what this thing can do. Okay, it's going for Protect. Alright, well, I made a good decision there. Air Cutter, Polonium. What is this thing? This thing is scared. Come on, Polonium. You can finish this thing. Going for Struggle Bug. Which is not a problem. Polonium, destroy that thing. Oh my goodness, that went so well. Oh, and a crit just to make sure. Polonium. Polonium and Sodium, you did it. Oh, I'm so happy. That went extremely well. And that was a lot of XP right there. Is it over? Has my muse abandoned me? It sure has, whatever you're talking about. Oh, I lost. Whatever. Losing to you doesn't bug me because you are, amazingly strong? That's how that would be pronounced, but hey-ho, this is the gym badge. You beat me, so it's yours. Oh my gosh, you guys. That went so well. I'm so happy. It was that Dwebble more than anything that I was worried about. But the Eviolite turned out to be a fantastic decision. I'm so glad that I spotted that in my bag. Holy smokes. It's the insect badge. It's insectable. I mean, incredible, of course. If you have free badges, Pokemon up to level 40 will obey you, including traded Pokemon. And because, you know, I'm a pretty nice guy, I'll also give you this. Oh, right, Struggle Bug. I don't think anything can learn this. I don't think it would be that useful, but never mind. Struggle Bug also lowers the attack of the target that was damaged. I'm the best guy to tell you. It's the little things that count. I am not even going to comment on that sentence, but we did it! Oh my goodness. Polonium. Polonium, you did so well. And Sodium, you also did very well. My goodness, that Pecha Berry did not even need actioning, but I think it's still the right decision there. I think it might even be worth keeping the Eviolite on you, Sodium. I think you're the weakest thing defensively. I mean, Polonium's not fantastic. I suppose Phosphorus isn't fantastic either, but I think Sodium might need it more. I don't know, we can always alternate it. Oh man, we've kind of recovered this run. It's a pretty good time to be me right about now, but there are a lot of challenges ahead. But I'm quite looking forward to the next few episodes, because we get quite a few encounters. This game is quite stingy with its encounters when it comes to a Nuzlocke challenge. When you think about the previous Nuzlockes and Wedlocks I've done, I've had so many Pokemon in reserve, whereas in this case I'm just kind of having to work on my team. I'm actually really liking this Wedlocke so far. Anyway, we have to talk to Bianca, because why not? Oh, hi there. Where are you now? Could you do me a favor? Let's have a Pokemon battle. Alice has trained me, and I've become a little stronger. I should be able to protect my own Pokemon now. Let's meet at the gate to Route 4. Oh, right. I don't know why my voice just broke like crazy. That is true. I do have to face Bianca, and then Sharon after that. Sharon, curse you. So we're going to have to do some thinking about that, in actuality. Now, I do kind of know what they use. That's not for this episode. That's something to have a think about. I'm going to go away, muse in my victory, and then we have to think about what to do next against Bianca and Sharon. Because it could be bad. Not going to lie, but we'll see how things go. So, I'm going to think about that probably a lot before I next record. But until that happens, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Doodles!